Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making oven baked jerk salmon. And I have here my pre-seasoned salmon. I have my jerk seasoning. And I have my jerk sauce. So let's talk a little bit about the jerk seasoning. The jerk seasoning, this is the one that I have, the Easy Spice jerk seasoning. However, when I cannot get this jerk seasoning, I usually make my own. So I'm going to tell you about the ingredients that I use when I am making my jerk seasoning. And all of these recipes and measurement will be in the description. So to make my homemade jerk seasoning, I'm going to be using garlic powder, hot pepper, some brown sugar, a little bit of salt, onion powder, ground ginger, thyme leaves, allspice, black pepper, cinnamon powder, some ground nutmeg, dried parsley flakes, and ground paprika. So all of those seasoning will be in the description. So I take these seasoning and I blend them together, I mix them together. You can either put them in a blender where you'll get a wet seasoning, just add some water, and to that, if you're gonna go for a wet seasoning, you add your water and a little bit of browning, just a little bit, and you could also add a tip of vinegar. That is if you're making a wet seasoning, you put that in the blender. However, I usually like to go for the dry seasoning, so I usually just blend the ingredients that I just listed. And again, I said all the ingredients and the measurements will be in the description, but the measurement is just to your discretion, to your desire, depends on what you want. So I wash my salmon with lemon juice, and I dry it, pat it dry, and I rub my seasoning, whether wet or dry, and I set it aside to marinate for a few hours. And now that my salmon is well marinated, I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil. And this is something that you could have done before you go ahead and put the seasoning. So I'm gonna drizzle olive oil, rub it in on both sides. So having done that, I'm going to add olive oil to my sheet pan. And I'm gonna put the salmon on the sheet pan. And now this is ready. So you can either grill, oven, bake, or air fry. Today I'm going to oven bake. So now this is ready to go into the oven. So I've already put the salmon in the oven, and you know salmon does not take very long to cook. So I'm going to allow it about 12 minutes, 6 minutes on each side. And then, but in between the 6 minutes, I'm going to look at it for about 4 minutes or 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put my jerk sauce. So the reason why I like to use the dry jerk seasoning, I like to use a dry jerk seasoning. Either I buy it or I make it, instead of buying the jerk seasoning in the store. But then I like to buy the jerk sauce. So my routine is to use dried jerk seasoning, either homemade or store-bought, and the jerk sauce. So I'm going to show you now how I'm going to coat my salmon in between with the jerk sauce. Like 5 minutes after, I'm going to coat it with the jerk sauce. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share this video. It's a very simple recipe. Share it with your friends and your family. And if you have not done so already, please hit the subscribe button. And I'm baking at 400 degrees. Please also remember to check out my shop and my other channel. The links are on my channel homepage. Remember, we don't want our salmon to overcook. So let's start with the coating with the jerk sauce. Okay, and we're going to put this right back in the oven. So your quick and easy main course, your baked jerk salmon is ready. So remember, if you do not have the jerk sauce for the coating, you can always save some of your mixed seasoning. Any questions about anything about the ingredients to mix your seasoning, or any other question, please note it in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy with any side of your choice.